in time. Though his body was torn on the cross, he spoke with a voice so soft in the stillness of the afternoon. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. He said with his arms stretched wide, will you be my bride? This is how much I love you. He said he'd love me for all eternity, and that he'd always be faithful and true. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. Someday soon I'll meet my groom up in the sky. He'll change this longing bride in a twinkling of an eye. With angels by my side, tears of joy I'll cry, I'll see my long awaited groom. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. He said with his arms stretched wide, will you be my bride? This is how much I love you. He said he'd love me for all eternity, and that he'd always be faithful and true. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do.
That is such a beautiful song. If you were a romantic at heart, you'll be swooning. But it's way more than that. It's so spiritual. Amen. That is me. So let's try to sing it with Sister Melissa. Let's try the chorus. All of us. Amen. You lead us.
On a rugged tree he proposed to me, and on my knees I said, I do. He said with his arms stretched wide, will you be my bride? This is how much I love you. He said he'd love me for all eternity, and that he'd always be faithful and true. thrill